Hello to everybody lucky enough to stumble across my channel. I am Cy from Cybeam Games. This is my first Poke giveaway and is my intro video. I'll be releasing weekly giveaways featuring legendaries and shinies and even my whole retired teams. Every week I'll be giving out a different Pokemon as well as in-game and online tutorials called Pokemon X and Y 101. So if you want to win a Pokemon, you'll need to do two things: subscribe and comment to the video with the idea for the next Poke giveaway. So that basically means if a lot of people put in for, I don't know, say shiny Charmander, next week it'll be a shiny Charmander. So the Pokemon with the most votes that I can provide, of course, gets voted up. I'll pick randomly from the people for the top 10, and I'll inbox you with my 3DS friend code, and we can trade for the Pokemon, and you guys can post it up or whatever. Just let people know that's what I'm doing, and that's how you will receive that week's Pokemon. I'll also be giving out that week's Pokemon to people who come up with really good ideas or great ideas for the next Pokemon 101 episode for things that people would like to know that I know. So let's get started with, my first Pokemon 101. We're going to talk about IV and EVs. So let's talk about IVs, or individual values. Individual values cannot be changed. These are the natural stats that a Pokemon are born with. It's just like how, a kid with no training who could run faster or jump higher. It's the same principle, just genetically better. There is a way to check it. You have to go to Kylote City in the Pokemon Center. This can only be accessed after you beat the Elite Four and the Champion. He has 4 different ranks for it. Decent meaning the Pokemon's abilities are 7.5, very poor basically. I wouldn't use them for online battling at all. Above average, which are 17.5. Relatively superior, which is 22.5, and outstanding, which is 28 points. He also has a second rank, and this gets you to a closer ballpark of knowing what the Pokemon stats are. So you won't know the stats that are a lot lower, but you will know the ones that are higher, unless you have a really bad stat. He'll tell you it's horrible. So the way it works with the second ranks, after he tells you the stats, he'll say a second thing. If he says rather decent, it falls within the range of 0 and 15. Bad stats, bad IVs. If he says good, it will fall into the rank of 16 to 25. Still bad, but not horrible. If he says fantastic, it falls in the range of 26 and 30, which is pretty good. You can actually battle with them. I wouldn't suggest it because you're probably going to get beat really bad by somebody who has perfect IV stats, which comes to the next one. Can't be beat, which means it is a perfect 31. So always look for that can't be beat. It means you're probably going to outspeed and outdamage most of the other Pokemon that you're going to see in random Wi-Fi battles, because a lot of them are just caught and trained. Next thing we're going to talk about, the EVs. These are the ones that can change. They're your effort values. These are basically made from doing a couple of different things. The easiest way to do it, if you don't know anything about it, would be horde battling. But we're going to go the mini game route the first thing because it's going to take a lot of explaining for horde battling. So the mini game, or the super training, heavy bags, whatever you want to call it. Super training, if you like to play the mini games, you catch a Pokemon, then you don't battle anything with them. You just do super training and max out their stats that way. It works, it takes a long time, but if you really like playing mini games, that's your deal. Me, I prefer horde battles. So basically what you're going to need is you're going to need a sweet scent Pokemon. Somebody you possibly can fly so you can go from area to area so you're not walking back and forth to the Pokemon Center to find a flyer flying somewhere and putting that flyer up and then pulling out the other Pokemon. I like Ludicalio, little luchador guy, because you can breed him to have sweet scent, and he also learns Surf, which is an AoE attack. And that's one of the other things that you're going to want, is something that can take out the whole horde all at once. Makes it a lot faster. Also, you would want training devices, which are the bands, the stuff that you get from the Battle Mansion in Colade City, from the Battle Mansion with battle points, which also is kind of counterintuitive since it does take a little while to get battle points for, but they're not that expensive. And I have at least a set of 3, so I can train 3 Pokemon at the same time. It makes it a lot easier to get their stats up when, max them out. Also, Pokerus, which I have, which if you guys want, I'll be giving out Pokemon Pokerus too, so it makes it a lot easier to train. As long as you keep them inside of your PC box before midnight, they should keep it. So I'm going to put a link in the description of the video for horde strategies, which are basically whatever IVs you want to get to train the Pokemon, because just be too much to try to describe it. And I think the next video I'll be putting up will be teams and strategies. So remember, subscribe, comment. You can get pretty awesome Pokemon.